How do you choose between starting a business from scratch, buying a franchise, or acquiring an existing business? It is one of the most common questions we hear from people who are interested in business ownership but don't know where to start. And it's not a small question. The wrong path can make your life miserable, even if the business technically works. But the right path can increase your odds of success. And it can also make the journey of building a business easier and more fulfilling. And before I get into the framework to help you figure out which path to business ownership could be the best fit, I want you to know we've also built a short survey that does the same thing. In a few minutes, I'll share where you can find it if it's not already clear after I walk you through the framework at a high level. First, though, we need to talk about the three main paths to business ownership. The first one's a startup. This is where you build a business from scratch. Now, startups usually require less money to start, but often require more creativity and a significant risk tolerance. The second one's a franchise. This is where you plug into someone else's proven system with support and guardrails. Now, this often costs more upfront, but you're also buying a playbook that's already been tested to some extent. And the last is a business acquisition. This is where you step into a business, already has paying customers, employees, momentum. This can be the most expensive option, but it also comes with built-in revenue, infrastructure, and immediate income for the owner-operator. Now, each of these three primary paths amplifies certain strengths and exposes certain weaknesses. And that's why the question isn't which path is best, it's which path is best for you. So I've developed this framework I call the Business Ownership Style Spectrum, or BOSS. Of course, BOSS. The spectrum runs from execution on one side to strategy on the other. Now, execution is about getting things done. It's about following through, delivering well on day-to-day operations, whereas strategy is more about stepping back, spotting patterns, and steering the bigger picture. Now, the reality is every business needs both, but most of us are stronger in one or the other. So let's talk about the three primary profiles that fall along this spectrum. So operators are the strongest when it comes to execution. They're disciplined, they're reliable, they thrive in structure, and they can fit best in franchises where a proven playbook frees them up to excel at building a fine-tuned machine. Optimizers are more in the middle. They're well-rounded in both execution and strategy. They can shine in analysis, high-level thinking. They know how to find opportunities, solve problems, maximize what's already there. And their balance actually makes them a really great fit for business acquisitions. And innovators thrive in uncertainty. They're powerful idea generators. They drive innovation. They drive strategy. They learn fast, love trying new things. And they definitely are not constrained by, hey, that's how we used to do it. They are wired to work outside the box, which is exactly where startups fit, at least in the early years. But there are also two hybrid profiles worth sharing. The first is the operator optimizer. So these are people that are disciplined and tactical, but sharp enough to evolve the system. Now they can do well in franchises or they can do well in acquisitions, but they might even thrive in multi-unit franchise opportunities. And the second is the optimizer innovator. So these people are strategic and inventive. They can thrive in acquisitions. They can also thrive in startups, and that's especially when things are messy and need both new ideas and structure. The real key here, though, is self-awareness. When you know your natural style, you can choose a business that amplifies the things you're good at and avoids the frustrations that are likely to drive you crazy. And as I mentioned, we built a quick 10-question survey to help you identify which profile most closely matches your wiring. You can find that link to the survey in the comments. Now, if you find this video or the survey helpful as you consider chasing your dream of business ownership, please share or like it. Share it with people who, like you, share the same dream. I wish you the best of luck on your journey, and cheers.